I think this high ground here, you guys know this flank that I'm talking about right here, the one that you have to wall climb for? That needs to be accessible for everybody, I think. Yeah! Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Good. Great changes here. I think the key thing is, like, what were the pain points of Circuit Royale? Let's think. Getting out of first spawn, rotating, dealing with Widowmakers that are inaccessible, the lack of flank angles that were available, the oppressive second point, the oppressive third point. I think a lot of things in Circuit Royale need. This is the worst map in Overwatch. It's the worst map we've had since 2CP in terms of, like, choke design. So let's see. You can access the high ground now. I guess easier because there's a little more cover here, but the big thing is you can just get out of spawn easier. A little easier. Nothing crazy here. From here, changes crossing this road here. So taking this angle was always a bit risky because crossing this angle here was always miserable. I would actually like if they added like a mini health pack here. I know they have one here or like a health pack here, but this is still significantly better. And honestly, guys, it's just prettier. It looks better. But this is actually attractive to the eyes. This section of the map is always kind of ugly. It's not anymore. I'm not seeing a whole lot here. Chat, I think it looks like a slight adjustment to the spawn doors so that this angle is a little bit more useful, I think. Yeah, the spawn door so that you can actually... So this choke is really hard to break, but you can, like, take this angle and shoot the tank from here. Yeah, maybe they're wider... Yeah, wider window, too, as well, I think. I think you're right. Yeah, so there's a whole new door. This door, I think, here. And then a wider window. Good stuff. Slight flank access and a little bit easier to access and deal with this. I don't think too much has changed here. Maybe they've expanded this area so there's a little bit more space, maybe. I think that's what they've done. I think that's what they've done. So they're giving you like a couple of extra, a little bit more space in here. No changes here besides what we've already seen. This is the crucial change here, where we talked about like they can actually utilize this building here. So this is going to be huge. Let's see how that's actually implemented. I don't know how it's implemented here. This cover seems a bit better, maybe? Am I gaslighting myself, chat? Does this seem like a slightly bigger car, or am I going crazy? I might be going crazy. There's railing here. I don't know if you guys... Wait, no. Is that really... That's old railing, I think. Never mind. Yeah, the car is a bit bigger. Yeah, this window top right. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one. That might be connected to this here, but we'll have to see. Yeah, good catch, good catch. And I think that probably wraps around from here, so that gives a lot more setup opportunities. I wish they showed the building on the left. I'm kind of bummed out. Like, I would have liked to see where that door goes. Better cover here, looks like. A little bit better cover here. Am I crazy or is this lower? Am I crazy or is this lower? Did they just, like, shrink the map? This looks like a couple of meters lower. Am I crazy? Good thing to note here is there's door to access this high ground from here, which is really good. That seems to be the major change here. Probably something minor in here, but not super relevant. This is just the spawn room. I don't see anything. Oh. Okay, sorry, they didn't have a before image with the other map, okay? They didn't have a before image with the other map, okay? Cut me some slack, Jack. Yo, it's an elevator! Ah! Wait, what else has changed? No. Why? I clicked the button. Okay. Oh, you can't hold on this building anymore. Or at least this section. Like, you can't. So I think it's just this building. So high ground. You can't hold here anymore. Is there anything else, chat? Okay, we'll keep going. Spawn doors. Oh, yeah. So this is a spawn door now. True. So you can heal in here, I guess? I think that's the big change. Or no. I'm sorry. Attackers can't hold here. Or defenders can't hold here. Sorry. Blue car. Yeah, true. A little tiny adjustment there. Okay, so this is the sauce here. This is the sauce. I'm gonna take off my headphones so I can let my ears breathe. So they moved the health pack. And there's a whole different access point to here. Is this gonna wrap all the way around behind? Interesting. Nothing huge, besides the fact we already talked about that roof being gone. You know, access to high ground is about the same. Maybe it's a little bit faster. Whoops. So it's a tad bit faster is the key point. So instead of having to go up this stairs, you could pretty much just go directly there. And that is significant, right? It is significant for sure. Yeah, so there's something over here, I think. There's something over here now. Ooh, I like it. I like it. A nice little bit of a split here gives you more angles. Expands the value of that cover in different ways. I like it. And then opens these doors up. Ooh. Nicely done. I like it, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this over here. Yeah, we saw it earlier, Varashi. I like it. Well, first point was definitely very problematic. Definitely very problematic. I don't know which one would be worse, first or second, frankly. It's just so much more open. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so stair up top. More compressed cover. This is a huge buff, I feel like, to attackers, besides the obvious, because the cover here is still on tack to push cart. Okay, okay, you can wrap here. Is there anything else that's changed? A little staircase here. A little staircase there is worth pointing out. I'm not sure the relevance of that. Again, I would love to see if it's just a visual bug, but it does look slightly more compressed, but I don't know if that's actually the case or not. Before. More cover for holding this position. Now, this is a good defender's little buff here, is you actually have a little more cover here. It's not quite so naked because of this little thing here. And they also added this sign, which also gives more options in this side of the map, which I think is huge. That's huge right there. Okay. So this is up top, top left. A little bit more cover when walking out there, which I think is nice. And then also this little structure here for more cover in this open location. It's just basically taking generally inhospitable positions and offering more options for them. I guess that's it for Dorado. Yeah, Dorado looks good. Dorado looks good. Well, I have to see a little bit more of how it actually plays up. But so far, I've been pretty pleased with these. I mean, it's going to take more practice to kind of see exactly. But this looks pretty strong here. So we could take a quick look at the Havana spawn because that one seems to be functional. There's a new exit out the top, which is really nice. This is going to basically kill spawn camping. What do we got here? Okay. Okay. More obstruction to allow for easier rotations, but also slightly fewer widow spots. I'm not going to lie with you guys. I was expecting a little bit more. But there's one other very important change. Yes, I was just about to say that. The balcony is now significantly more accessible for more people. A lot of people that otherwise wouldn't be able to make it there can actually now make it. They absolutely compressed this building. They absolutely compressed this building. Good change. Good change. I'm surprised we don't see more, but I guess we'll just have to kind of turn around and smoke it out, you know? So this is end of second before. Oh... So this gives more options to defenders. This, I would still wish we'd see a little bit more, maybe opening this door a little wider. I don't know if that's just me. But yeah. Is that a new spawn door? Oh, true. Good catch. So this is third attacker's spawn door, where spawn camping happens a lot. You can now exit this door. Huge change. That makes spawn camping way weaker. Way weaker on third point. Yeah, that's mostly it for here. Mostly it. Okay, okay. Interesting. Like I said, I still would love if this was like just a meter wider for recontesting, but we'll see what they did with the rest of the map. We already talked about this one already. Spawn camping is basically dead with this high ground. Like, I'm just telling you, it's dead. Like, you could pick literally like an Ana and just antinate and it's cooked, right? Cheers, Matt. Good luck with your practice. Have fun. Double doors here, which is cool. Double doors here. And this door frame has also been widened a little bit, if you guys noticed that. I think this is the spawn here. Chat, am I crazy or this is the spawn here? Yeah, just basically expanded it out a great deal. Okay, this is the spawn camping one. We already talked about that new spawn room over here. I think there's just too much crap here. I think this crap needs to not be on the sides, but be in front. Yeah, see what they've done is by taking out this wall and expanding it, this is more actual cover and actually not just a narrow thing to channel you through. Yeah, good stuff. Just that's one simple change, plus this additional spawn door is going to open up so many more opportunities. I think this high ground here, you guys know this flank that I'm talking about right here, the one that you have to wall climb for? That needs to be accessible for everybody, I think. Yeah! Nice, dude. Nice, dude. And also, this just feels a little bit more natural to access, right? With this staircase, with the mini, like this, you're going to actually see this side of the map being used. They nailed it. Nice. This is huge. And also, little detail here. Do you guys see it? Cracked in the wall. So if you have mobility, can actually access this flank here too. So you have the deep flank still, which is still kind of crappy. You have the short flank, which everybody can now access, and a verticality flank for more mobile characters. So this is still going to be very difficult choke, but it's going to be very defender's advantage in many situations, but less so. Awesome. Love it. Great job. Tell you, they've really killed these map reworks, man. Every single rework has been a significant positive change. I mean, I think Havana is still going to make people upset, you know, because it's Havana. But yeah, I mean, you have your... Now, what I would love to have seen is I would have loved to seen this transition between first and late... not first, but early third and late third. Like, I wonder if there's anything here that might provide a little bit of cover versus the Widowfire. That would be kind of useful. But I'm telling you guys, just the fact that any character can actually contribute here is going to help playing versus Widowmakers so much. Because part of the problem is that there's nowhere really for a squishy to make a play without hard flanking or going inside this kind of crampy room here. Now you have both options, so it's indirectly going to help with it. The Widow spot from spawn now? Interesting, interesting. No bridge, because nobody freaking used it. This is like the toothpick meme. It's a bit wider, I guess. Like, I feel like a lot of the changes are like not... Like, there's like this little staircase here. But, yeah. New door top right? Yeah, true. Oh, yeah, true. This is the spawn now. Right. They just, like, chopped out that entire section of the map. Ooh. Harder to get boobs. More easier access to top, but you don't have to go up this... Oh, you can go up this way instead, which is going to allow for wrapping the backline better. Oh, it's just so prettier, too. Like, I don't know if it's, like, the new, like... Ah, so nice in the eyes. That's so nice. Okay, they've just basically compressed this map. They just chopped this map out, and now you can get to this access location here. MP. So this is just the little weird side room, right? Yeah. So this is leaving the spawn room. Left here, left to top. Interesting. Dude, this is kind of cool. You can actually, like, shoot... Now, if there's, like, a mini health pack up here... Well, is there a health pack? There has to be a health pack in this room somewhere. Having, like, this high ground to poke across... And this is the enemy high ground, the first defender's high ground. You could poke it out from there. Interesting. Oh, boy, this is it. I'm surprised they didn't widen this. This feels approximately the same. Surprised they didn't widen this a little bit. Or maybe provide like a little structure there, but maybe that would advantage defenders too much. It's more, this is less to do with the point. We saw this one already. Great changes in terms of like your flank routes here. New spawn door, looks like. New spawn door. Wider choke. Do you guys see it? Wider choke! Look at the width of this choke, guys. Look at the width of this choke. You can't AFK on corner and just deny the value from anybody there. Look at that choke size. I mean, that alone is huge. And I don't know if it's just visuals, but it feels like this high ground has shrunk. So if we draw my mouse across, right? I now actually have to drop. It feels like a full meter lower. Feels like a full meter lower. You see it? Interesting. Interesting. This one, I feel like this area was a little congested here. I don't know. This corner in general feels congested. I'm curious to see what they do with it. Okay, so they move the car back here, so it provides more cover for people to rotate and use it. It looks like they also... What am I missing, chat? Okay, so they replace the bus with this, so people can't directly access the high ground, and then they push the bus further down the street. Does this provide more cover for this? I'm trying to understand this. The bus has moved forward. I can understand this because this makes this cover more accessible for both teams generally. Tracer nerf? Maybe, yeah. Like, it means that you can't immediately access this high ground right away, for sure. But I'm trying to think of, like, what are the ramifications of this? Okay, let's put it this way. It's easier to run around this bus. The rotations around this bus, which are very frequent, are a lot easier. So you're immediately able to contest this way or immediately able to contest that way. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like maybe a quality of life change for both sides, so where you don't have this like long run around bus. It's not really maybe a buff to either side necessarily. Can now park there. Okay, you guys know where this is. End of second. It widens the turn there too. Yeah, that's actually true. Like turning in this corner, that's true. Haha, they're just okay. Well, they full committed. I'm curious if this connects to the mega. You guys know what I'm talking about? Interesting. Yeah, whoop. Interesting. I'm down with it. I'm down with it. I hope there's more than this though. I think third point needs a little love too. I think third point's better than it used to be, but I'd love to see another, you guys know the building like right here. I'd love to see a side door in there. I think that would be a nice little quality of life change. That prevents that from being kind of an all or nothing flank, and maybe even like a little staircase down towards coast. Yeah, that's true, Chalky Milk. Yeah, I'm a little, I mean, even just like a piece of cover in this long choke would be kind of interesting. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Like at least certainly as from what we can see from now, I'm a big fan. Like literally no bad things to say whatsoever. They're killing it, and this is just going to be like another quality of life change from the team. So, Numbani first choke is still bad. Yeah, it's still bad. Yeah, it's still bad, but it's going to be a lot better. And the other thing too, as well, is the reason why this choke being better is so important is because this is the choke that a lot of immobile characters need to use. So now the reason why this choke being better is so important is because it makes breaking first point with non-mobile characters a little easier. In theory, so.